It's Levack Goz on 104.5 The Team.
Normally we do the top 5 of 5 right about now, but joining us, our good friend Jimmy Patsos. Coach, good win yesterday. Congratulations.
Yeah, really proud of the kids. Clearly, Evan, we showed some highlights to the kids, and they weren't pleased. And then we show them highlights from old stuff, just ways guys, the best players diving on the floor. And clearly Evan Fisher did his Larry Bird impersonation, so that really helped. He was just doing everything and then making shots. And, Herta was really good because he was one of the first ones to say, hey, guys, I screwed up at Canisius. I got to do the little things. And then Horn playing well, but Khalil Richards he's getting healthier. Horn and Richards, they're healthy and they can score. But we were lucky. Iona's a really good team. I think he's one of the best offensive coaches. But we made some shots. But we got lucky. They missed a wide-open three. We got a little lucky there, and you need a little luck. But the kids couldn't be prouder of the kids. I want great fans. I want to thank the fans. It was a great crowd.
Coach Patsos with us right now, 104.5 The Team. So, Coach, when you're able to beat Iona in a game that's kind of their style with a lot of points scored and everything like that, what does that mean for you moving forward this season?
It was very important. I mean, we're really, like I said, we're staying positive, and we were a little down after Canisius, not just because we lost, because of the way we lost, and really to see him bounce back, high character. But we had good practices. I said this last night. You practice like you play like you practice. It's all the same. It's all connected, and I thought we had 2 really good practices. But it allows us to move Kadeem a little to the 3, where he doesn't have to handle the ball. He had 10 rebounds. That's impressive. But when those 2 are in the game, Horn and Richards, A, they can score, but B, the defense kind of focuses on them because they know they can score. They know they're going to shoot threes, so they go out and guard them, and then that lets Kadeem do some dirty work. Prince was good, but Evan was just, besides scoring the 21 points, Evan was moving the ball well, and Tom came off and gave us some really good minutes, and then Sammy Friday was able to play 5 or 6 or 8 minutes, just quality minutes for a big guy, and hopefully we can bring him along because we're just looking for that 7th or 8th man, and then we'll take our chances. We go to Ryder next. They're the top team in the league. I haven't seen them yet. They got the 5 or 6 balance. They're a balanced scoring team. They have 5 or 6 guys, and that's a good challenge because we got to get a road win. So why not go try and beat the best team? Now it's easy to say that, but we. Once again, just a happy locker room. Good film session today, and then tomorrow back to work.
Jordan Horde in that matchup last night was coming off an injury. Were you even surprised at how quickly he was able to perform coming off of that injury?
Yeah, well, he can score it. The play of the game was we're down 2 and there's a loose ball. He just picks up the foul line without hesitation. He's a scorer. But on the other hand, it took him a little while. Like, Hammer's a great trainer, and he's like, this is a little worse than I thought. So, it's been 3 weeks, but yeah, he's been, he had some good looks and didn't make them against, Canisius. He had some good looks against Manhattan. They didn't go down because his ankle. No, just combination. But he moved the best I've seen him move in 3 weeks, so that was really encouraging. But Hammer does a great job. You got him and Khalil Richards I told you, they both came back early because of Roman Penn's situation. And now here they are playing well, but hats off to the guys. That wasn't coaching. That was just them determining that they were going to fight for 40 minutes and then to get the win.
Coach Patsos with us. So, Coach, the best moment outside of the scoring and the way the kids played is you conducting your own post-game interview. What made you decide to do that?
No, Marissa's great. We have a funny little, banter, and she does our banquet. I did the TV show for 5 years. I kind of didn't really mean to do. I forgot. It's funny. I just realized we were on SNY, and I'm like, I thought it was like ESPN3 or Spectrum was just doing news. But she played it off well, and Evan was good with it. Plus, I'm taller. I'm the same height as him, so it kind of looked better me interviewing him. But Marissa's funny. She kind of handed me she wanted to do myself first and then Evan, and I wanted to go back and see the team. And then we had a bunch of little kids at the game, and I knew they were back there. And we like to do our jump around thing when you win with the kids there. So I kind of just said, I'll do the interview quick. We can get both of them. But she's a hard worker. She does a great job. She's a true professional. But she was like, that was a good one. Don't do it again.
She's fierce, man. Be careful.
Yeah. Coach, some people on
I love her. I think she's awesome.
Yeah, some people on social media have said that your interviewing skills was picked up during your time working with Turner Sports and March Madness last year. Can you take any credit from that?
Oh, they prep you there. It's funny. You go to studios now. You can see how the industry's changed. You go down there, and they just give you tons of material, and they have graphics guys. And I went to all the production meetings. So I picked up a few habits, but You know, you do a lot of media in Albany. You do more media in Albany than we do, like, almost anywhere in the country. I mean, we do as much media as, you know, because even at Maryland, Gary Williams did a lot of media, but they were the Ravens and the Nationals and this. But, like, you get it here. Got great guys like you where we can play it loose, or Roger, or I do miss our TV show a little because Marissa was fun, and me and Allie did it with her, and then we brought the players. But you just learn. This guy Greg's a great guy. I don't know if you know Greg from Comcast. I mean, from Spectrum. And there's been so many changes, I forgot who bought Time Warner, but he's at Spectrum. He's a good producer, production guy. Gives you a little tips, helps me before the game. So, but yeah, it was just a funny one for Evan and me just to kind of be like, okay, we got to get out of here, but thanks. And we were just super excited to get back with our family in the locker room.
So, but Coach, when you've got a situation like that, Coach Jimmy Patsos from Siena with us right now, 104.5 The Team, where Evan's clearly having a great time and you're clearly having fun, and you guys. You've taken some unfair criticism in my eyes this year. How important is a quick minute like that where the two of you can laugh and cut up together?
No, you look, it's still a game. You know, we're still young kids. Look, whatever's happened this year, and I've said there's a couple of factors. You know, I'm responsible because I'm the head coach. John tries to protect me, Dargenio, really good guy. But keep coming to the games. You're seeing the product of kids working hard and getting more confidence and learning their roles, and some guys out playing people in practice. But, you know, it's my responsibility to run the program, and we just got caught a little bit in the recruiting thing. We lost a couple players due to injury or whatever reasons they were, but we did play a tough schedule. But we battled all year, and the good news is when we play bad, like Canisius was our worst battle. Canisius was our worst game, effort, execution of the year in 2018. We came back and we did, you know, a fantastic job to compete with Iona, let alone win, because this guy's a great coach, and they have a nice balanced team. But on the other hand, I saw Bucknell when they were down 10 with 1:01. Bucknell's in first place. College of Charleston's in first place. Florida Gulf Coast is in first place. Vermont's in first place. I think Will's going to come in second or third because that's all that matters, because then he stays away from Vermont until the final. He's got a chance to win it. Posture's doing well. In other words, Memphis has hit the wall a little bit, but them and Louisville. In other words, we've played a really tough schedule, and that's made us tougher. I'm not talking about wins and losses. I don't care about, I mean, I do, but St. Bonnie's, yeah, they're not very good. They're only in second place in the Atlantic 10 and probably going to get in that large bid. So, and our conference is ranked 17th now out of 31 conferences. So every game's tough, and we're not backing down. We just came up a little short. You know, the Manhattan loss hurt here, the Quinnipiac getting, you know, a shot block that we thought was a layup. Those are some swing games that, you know, I wish we didn't, but we're also doing it the right way, you know, and we handled some problems this year and last year and things like that and fought our way out of it. This year we didn't quite fight our way out of it enough, whether it's injuries or attitude, et cetera, but we are going to do it the right way. You know, we're not going to have a quick fix. There's nothing wrong with junior college players. I wish we could take them, but we can't academically. We don't have a graduate school. So you're going to have to build it the right way with the right people, and that's what comes first here at Siena. You know, our kids, they have great GPA. We graduated 4 people, not lost 4 people. Graduated for it. And a lot of people have been getting sent home from Europe. If you check Odie was at the game, Manasicki. He was good last night, real good. It was great having him. They were talking about how, like, you know, there's 3 pros on each team. At least 1 out of 3 is being sent home. Well, our 4 kids are surviving right now over there, and that's a credit to their Siena grooming and background and our coaching, but the whole philosophy of to be a good person and a giver. And all 4 guys are over there doing very well. But we had to replace that. And then Roman was finally playing great. He got hurt. So this is another phase of the year. The season's been like 5 phases, you know. And this is we're coming back again. That's a sign. I like that. The fact that we're battling and coming back, that's what made this a great country. You got to battle back from adversity.
Coach, you're headed down to Ryder for Thursday night. You always find something on the trip to you know, to inspire or to teach. What's the field trip when you go down to Ryder?
Well, this time of the, you know, some of that's going to go away a little bit. We're going to have a little more serious shoot around, and you know, we need to practice basketball as much as we need to. We need to focus on the lessons of basketball. But we'll talk about the Sixers. We are staying in a funky place, New Hope, very diverse place, different kind of place, little community. New Hope's kind of cool. It's where the couple players from Villanova came from, but we've never stayed there before. It's kind of eclectic, I would say. It's a little more eclectic Saratoga. I've been to crazy weddings there, and it's in other words, if you look it up, it's just a very diverse place to go with a lot of history in the Delaware Rivers. If any of the older crowd will remember, that's where Jessica Savage unfortunately died, and changed the industry where a lot of young girls I know, they're ladies in media, wanted to go into media because Jessica Savage, her car went off the river, and she was like Barbara Walters, Joan London, Jessica Savage. She inspired a lot of women. My mother and sister raised me, big women's rights guy. While it's not the happiest story, we show them that bridge. I've only been there for weddings, but we're just trying to do stuff, just open their eyes, show them different parts of the world, and hope it sinks in. But we will be having a very good shoot-around. We will have a very good practice tomorrow. The media's coming. But we need to keep practicing. Like, this is every day matters from now until the last game of the year. And then for the MAC, it matters. But this all is about building. And Horn and Richards getting, and Sammy, and this is Evan's first year, and Prince getting better. And, hey, Prince isn't shooting foul shots well, but he made a huge foul shot yesterday, you know, to cut it to one. Kadeem made it 1 out of 2. Like, we're just building on little stuff. So we're going to do some of the stuff, but we're going to have a real good practice tomorrow, and we're going to have a really good shoot-around because with Ryder's balance, Ryder is like 2 of the best players in the league on that team. We just haven't seen them yet because we only play them once now. But Stevie Jordan, outstanding sophomore, and I think they got the Rookie of the Year in Jordan Allen. So that's good. But you know what? They haven't seen us here either, so let's go. Let's bring it on.
Love it. Coach Patsos, have a safe trip, and then we will see you on Sunday back at the TU Center when you take on Monmouth.
You guys are great. Thanks. Everybody come out for Monmouth. They're the defending regular season champs. It'll be an exciting game, and it's Alumni Day, so there'll be a lot of former great players from Siena, and they're all part of the tradition. Lucky to be here. Thanks, fellas.
All right, Coach. Talk to you soon. Coach Patsos right there. Ryder on Thursday for the one time this year, and then Monmouth. We can all go Sunday.